fed up with this. This case is making so little sense that an attempt to get several thousand people to chop down the mightiest tree in the forest with a sausage seems like a creative and rationally brilliant idea.
Just calm down. We need to think about this logically.
Logic? What sort of logic is there? We're investigating the murder of a nun who isn't dead, but is instead embroiled in a conspiracy within the church, while a group of frankly suspicious heavy thinkers are, depending on which story you believe, making a documentary about the plight of prostitutes within the 21st century, or trying to take over the world.
I agree with you when you put it like that. It is slightly mad. But we need to proceed as we would with every other case.
We can't! We've been banned from the pub until we pay our tab!
Norwich, calm down! Now, let's take stock. What we got so far? A dead body.
Which is alive and kicking.
What did the philosophers say?
Not much. Time of religion was true. It was their time soon, and some other mumbo-jumbo I wasn't really listening to. How about the nun and the others?
They refused to tell me anything.
Sports.
I know. What other clues do we have?
Oh! I know. Nothing.
Nothing.
No. Do you think we should give up being private detectives?
No. We try our best, and that's the most important thing.
We must have some clues.
Well, we have got this.
How did you get that?
Like this.
Probably important then. What do you think it does? I don't know. It's got a switch, hasn't it? Play with it, see what happens. Now who's going to get me a beer?
Jesus Christ!
Not quite. I'm his dad.
Has Saggers really met God? Will Norwich get off his arse and fetch his own beer? Will I ever talk in a normal voice? All this and more after Grunt Futtock.
Welcome back. We apologise for interrupting your viewing pleasure at this particularly dramatic moment, but due to the new Waffling On About Absolute Rubbish Act, the filmmakers are contractually obliged to give me a second slot within this feature. So I am here once again for your viewing pleasure with my panel. So I'd like to bring up a couple of other issues we've seen in the news recently. Seal clubbing being one of them, and bear baiting. And I think, Kyle, I think you're the expert on bear baiting at the issue.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, you see, when it comes to bear baiting, what you want is a nice big fish. They love that. They go straight for that. Then once you've got them right, you swing down from a tree, kick them in the face, and then done.
Sorry, I understood from your discussion earlier that you were actually against bear baiting.
Oh, absolutely. I hate the stuff. I mean, you don't want to do it at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've had a very interesting evening tonight on Grunt Futtock. I'd like to end this evening's debate going back to the knockabout comedy, which is Norwich and Saggers Smarter Than the Average Bear. So what I'd like to do, if I may guess, is I'd like to go round you all and I'd like you to sum up your experiences on the shoot and with the production of the film in, shall we say, 5 words. Hazel.
Where is our director now?
Okay, thank you. Toby.
Education, fornication, masturbation.
Excellent, thank you. Kyle.
Very, 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 very nice.
Thank you. Andy.
5 words.
5 words.
Waste of my time.
Thank you. Kim.
Brilliant, funny, amazing, lovely and picturesque.
See, she's
Phil?
blonde, look at her, she's blonde. I am a brilliant man. Slash actor.
Very positive there. And Tony.
That's 3.
Brilliant.
Oh
Excuse
God,
me,
that's
this is a
always
live show, you can't have your phone on.
Hello?
I'm terribly sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't planned.
Yeah, I'm on TV. yeah, that's
Can we roll
yeah.
the credits, please? Somebody, can we just...
Yeah, they are huge, aren't they?
I hope you're not talking about me.
Yeah, when she was asleep.
What?
Right between them, mate. She never even knew it's quality. I'd mean.
Yeah!
Yes!
Well, it's been an interesting interesting discussion this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've skirted around environmental issues, we've talked about the film in question, we've discovered someone is a snake skin lover. But what have we learnt from this evening's proceedings? Well, I've learnt one thing, and that is, I did definitely not sleep with Tony Collins. Thank you for watching Gruntfuttock. I'm Delia Gruntfuttock, and good night.
Good trip.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Travelled at the speed of light. Met God. Had some cheese rolls.
Which one?
Huh?
Which god did you meet?
What do you mean, which one?
Well, there's plenty to choose from. Buddha. Allah. Muhammad. Aries, god of war. Pisces, god of fish. Jeremiah, god of bullfrogs. Kevin, god of things that fell down the back of the fridge. Joyce, god of... I'm sure I put that down there last week. Where has it gone now? Great Purple Space Yeti.
You know, the one with a capital G God?
Oh, you mean the omnipotent deity trumpeted by Judeo-Christian religions?
Yeah.
What's he like?
Shorter than you'd think.
Yeah, they always are.
You sure know your gods, Norwich?
Well, in this business, knowing your gods can cost you the price of a kettle of boiled potatoes out in the rain when you throw the baby out with the bathwater and the keys to the van, if you know what I mean. And if you don't, well, who am I to criticise?
Yes. If we can move on from this idiotic babble for a while.
Oh, is this important? Righto.
Norwich, I've cracked the case.
Yes. Don't worry, I've got another one.
Not that case, you fool. The case we're working on.
Hang on. You cracked the case. And this has nothing to do with the fact you've just been upstairs talking to a being that knows everything that has, can, and will possibly ever happen.
Well, that did help, admittedly.
So what's going on?
Sit back and let me tell you a tale. Curse you! Have you ever wondered why there are so many Greek and Roman gods, but the idea of one god only took root several years later?
Can't say that I have, but do go on.
Well, it's like this. When God created Earth, there was a minor fault, a spot of most importance, where the world is slightly more twisted, distorted, you might say.
Distorted? Like the knot at the bottom of the balloon?
Exactly. Now, first God tried to hide this. He put a big apple tree in the place, so that nothing could happen. However, the apples that grew on the tree were infused with the warm essence from which the tree was built, imparting overconfidence and pomposity to anyone who ate them. Part of the story you know is that the snake tempts Eve to eat an apple, who then tempt Adam, and mankind is gravitated. In order to avoid further contamination of the earth, God sent all the beings away from the tree and reformed it, making it into a great mountain so high it rose through the clouds and could be seen for miles. And God assumed this would be the end of it, so he turned his attention to other things that he had invented, such as the wheel, fire, fridge magnets and alcohol.
Excuse me for interrupting this elaborate and highly expensive expositional sequence, but didn't you say this was about more than one god?
Yes. Now, if you'll let me finish, all will become clear.
Carry on then.